Curious. You haven't reached for the leash yet, but a subtle physical shift in your stance has sent your dog racing toward the door. We see the same thing when we're stressed or down. It often feels like our dogs possess a supernatural empathy, an ability to peer directly into our internal emotional state. But this sixth sense has nothing to do with telepathy or a mystical emotional bond. The reality is more practical. Dogs are biological data processors, evolved over thousands of years to monitor the subconscious cues our bodies are constantly broadcasting. While we are largely unaware of the signals we send, to a dog, we are walking billboards of physical information. This information gathering starts with the face, the most data-dense part of the human body. This heat map shows how dogs interact with us. They exhibit a left gaze bias, a trait shared with almost no other non-primates, where their eyes immediately focus on the right side of a human's face. They look there because human micro-expressions are not symmetrical. The right side of our face often shows more intense and visible muscular asymmetry when we experience an emotion. By monitoring these slight variations in muscle tension, a dog's brain can identify the physical markers that correlate with our shifting moods. They don't stop at the muscles. They cross-reference these findings with other involuntary signals, like how often we blink or how much our pupils dilate. Your dog isn't magically absorbing your sadness. It is cataloging the microscopic physical symptoms that your body cannot hide. Moving beyond the face, dogs also look at how we use our hands to interact with the world around us. The clearest example of this is the pointing test. If you point at a hidden treat, a wolf or a chimpanzee will usually just look at your finger. To them, the hand is the object of interest. They see the physical tool, but they don't see the intent behind it. This diagram shows the cognitive shift dogs make. Instead of stopping at the finger, they follow the trajectory of the gesture to find the intended target. By looking at the destination rather than the hand, dogs bridge a massive communication gap between our two species. Finally, dogs analyze our gross biomechanics, watching how our entire skeleton moves. This wireframe illustrates the key data points a dog monitors: the center of gravity, muscle tension, and the alignment of the hips. Even a minor weight shift acts as a tell. It marks the tipping point where a body begins to move, long before the first step is actually taken. Based on the starting angle of your shoulders and hips, a dog can distinguish between you getting up to get a snack or getting up to head for the door. We rarely notice these pre-movement physics in ourselves, but to an observer whose survival once depended on it, they are obvious. Dogs aren't predicting the future. They are simply reacting to the physics of a body already in motion. Through thousands of years of living alongside us, dogs have become specialized observers of human biological signals. This means that for a dog, communication is primarily a physical experience, not a verbal one. We often create confusion by giving a verbal command while our bodies leak a different message, like tense shoulders or a weight distribution that signals hesitation. Next time you're with your dog, pay attention to your posture. They are reading the physical doubt in your body before you ever open your mouth. Because when you're around a dog, you are never not communicating.